often should I backwash my filter? Hey, it's Chad with Above Ground Pros. Now, here's a question I get quite a bit, and I want to explain something to you because it's very important to keep your filter backwash and to keep it clean. Sometimes we go to customer's house and they've only backwashed once or twice a year, and that actually creates a lot of issues. Here's the deal. As you're running your filter on filter, water's going through your sand or your DE filter, and the filter media, either the sand or the DE, is catching all the trash, okay? What's going to happen is that trash is going to build up, build up, build up, build up. Then the water's going to move through it, and it's trying to move through all this clogged up filter, and it's going to slow down the rate of your water. If you put your hand over the return of your pool, the water's going to come out real slow. So you're not getting good circulation. And you have to have two things to keep your pool clean: the right chemicals and the right filtration. So here's your answer. How often should I backwash the filter? I do it once a week, regardless. Just do it once a week, whether you have to or whether you don't. Do it once a week. You'll always stay on top of it. You'll always keep it clean. That's how I do it. That's how I encourage my customers to do it. You get on a pattern, you do it once a week. You know, I go out every Sunday morning, do all my pool maintenance, I'm done, okay? Number two, the way the book will teach you how to do it, or maybe another pool professional may teach you how to do it, is whenever the pressure on your gauge gets up 10 psi, 10 pounds per square inch above what it is when it's clean. For instance, let's say it's 11 psi when it's clean. When it gets up to 21 psi, it's time to backwash it. It gets up to 21 psi, the pressure gets more intense inside the filter because it's having a hard time getting through your sand. It's time to backwash. Here's what I don't like about doing it that way. From what I've experienced, these pressure gauges are usually lasting people a year, maybe two, which means they're constantly breaking, they're very unreliable. If you have one, when I go to customer's house, I don't even pay attention to them, okay? Another way you can tell you need to backwash is this. So I don't worry about my gauge so much. If your gauge breaks, in my opinion, just leave it in there. I'll teach you an easier way to do it. You put your hand over the return of the pool as the pump and filter's running. If that water's coming out good and strong, that means it's moving through your filter system very easy. That means your filter's clean. If it's coming out real weak, it's having a hard time getting through your filter because you got a lot of trash in there. It's time to backwash, okay? That's how I do it when I go to customer's house. If I'm running a service call and I go to customer's house, I don't worry about the gauge. I immediately put my hand over the return. If the water's weak, we backwash the filter. Okay, it's that simple. Again, I recommend just doing it once a week. Then you won't forget about it. You don't have to worry about it. That's the easiest, best way to do it. Once a week, and you're good to go. What we want to do is we want to invite you back to our website. We have a slew more videos for you. Maintenance videos, startup videos, repair videos, installation videos, everything you can imagine you do on your above ground pool. You know, the reason we've done this is we find out that a lot of customers, when they find that we do service around the Atlanta area, they have a hard time finding guys that work on above grounds. And the reason is customers always do it themselves. This stuff is simple. Taking care of your pool, repairing your pool, whatever needs to be done is very simple. But you just need the knowledge to be able to do this, and that's where we come in. So check out the link here below me on the screen. If you go down into the description menu, you click on that link, it's going to take you right to our webpage where you'll have access to all these videos. Again, anywhere from how to start your pool up, water chemistry issues, pump issues, filter issues, salt system issues, piping your pool, taking your pool down, putting it back up, replacing your liner. I could go on and on and on and on, okay? So come check us out, and we'll see you there.